If you are looking for a very simple, powerful sadhana for the Gupt Navratri, which is coming up in this month, and if you're a complete beginner who has no access to a guru or who is you're starting your spiritual journey from scratch like me, then you have landed on the right video. Devi Ma has landed you onto the right video. Namaste everybody, I'm Subiksha and I hope all of you are doing well. So in today's video, I will be talking to you about Gupt Navratri, which is starting from... So the Ashad Gupt Navratri is starting from June 26th and it goes up till July 4th. So these 9 days are extremely potent and powerful for the worship of the Das Mahavidyas, or even for Ma Durga alone. And you might be wondering, what can I do to have this beautiful energy of Durga Ma or whatever Devi or Shakti path you are in, or even you are a complete beginner to it. So this video is for all such seekers because this is the exact sadhana which I will also be doing on the upcoming 9 days with the grace of God. So all we are going to do is to create a very basic plan that you can stick to consistently, because we all have work to do. You might go to office, you might have your business, or you might be busy at home. Whatever it is, we have created a plan such that it is doable for every single person. So the first thing is what you will be needing. You will be needing a small quiet place to sit and do the sadhana every single day. Please don't change the place. You might also do it in front of your puja room also. And the second thing you will be needing is a picture or a photograph of Ma Durga, preferably the one which I will be sharing on the screen. You can screenshot it and use it because it's the safest picture of Ma Durga. Because some of you all take some pictures which are used in the extremely higher parts of Tantra Sadhana, which is not very beneficial, or it might have something attached to it. If you are not under the guidance of a guru, then we might invite trouble. So use the safest picture, and you need yourself and you need a heart full of bhakti and love for the divine. So what are we going to do? Pick a time. So on these 9 days, see your schedule, see your professional schedule and how it is going to be. Pick a time. You can do it in the morning before you go to the office, or you can come back from office and you can sit and do, because it is going to take you only 30 to 40 minutes a day. That is it. So what are we going to do? Before you start any mantra sadhana or anything, we have to invoke Lord Ganesha into our lives. So start with this basic Ganapati mantra. Imagine Ganesha's picture on your mind and you can simply do Om Gam Ganapatiye Namaha 3 times or 5 times or 11 times. So you set the mood, you invite Lord Ganesha into the puja altar, the first thing, and then we go into the sadhana. Remember, this is a very simple, very safe and very effective sadhana. So don't worry about anything. It is completely safe. Now, you might be wondering, what are we going to chant today? Yes, we will be chanting the 32 names of Ma Durga. And the 32 names are, I think many of you all might know this, but this is just the 32 names of Ma Durga. It is in Sanskrit, and I will share all the 32 names in English, Hindi, Tamil and Telugu in the description box. Take a screenshot of it. I will also give you credible sources from which you can get the text online also if books are not available or you're comfortable with the e-version. So take the 32 names. Initially, it will be little bit difficult because the words are in Sanskrit and these are long words. It might be little bit difficult. So what you have to do is just play a YouTube video, and once you have to listen to the video which they are reciting. Once you get the rhythm of it, you start chanting all the 32 names. Now, how long can we go into the practice? So you can chant it 3 times. Repeat the 32 names 3 times. Repeat it for 5 times, or best, repeat it for 11 times. So which is why I said you need to be strong in your physical body. You have to sit for that many times and you have to repeat it. Repeat it with full bhakti. It's okay if you see and repeat it. We are all beginners. You can have a piece of paper like this and you can just see the names and read it. As you go about, you will memorize it by heart. It will happen. You need to give it some time. So after you finish it, after you finish the part of the 32 names of Ma Durga, you have the picture with you. Close your eyes and pray for at least 5 minutes. A lot of us forget this part. We do the puja and everything, but we think praying and asking for something is a little bit bad. No, it's not bad. Whatever you want, you might be facing some career struggles, or you might be facing some problems in the family, or anything of that sort. Just close your eyes and ask the divine that I need a guidance in this part of my life. Kindly help me. There's nothing wrong in asking. Only if you ask, you will get your answer. So do that, and we have to do a Naivedyam every single day. It's best if you can cook something at home and do, for example, a kesari or even a milk pie, some of whatever it is. But if we go that way, then there are a lot of rules to create the bhog for any deity. So it's preferably you can do the Naivedyam of fruits. So you can offer fruits. Usually people offer banana, 2 bananas, apple, orange, whatever it is, you can choose, which means you have to be prepared before the sadhana begins. You have to buy fruits, or you can have dates, or you can have badam, or you can even give sweets. Sweets means you have to buy from outside, which means you have to buy it beforehand. So you need to do the Naivedyam every single day. It's an offering. Ma has plenty of sweets and she has the whole world for her. You need to acknowledge the part which you have done, and you need to give her whatever you can. Remember, here there's nothing fancy. Whatever you have, you're giving it to her and she will accept it. She is there to accept it. Okay? And then you can do a namaskaram, which is nothing but a prostration in front of the deity. If you want, I'll give you 2 pictures how a man should do it and how a female should do it. And then you can simply go about in your day. Now, all of you all might have plenty of questions. First question which you will get is, if your cycle is in between, suppose you get your periods in between, don't feel bad. It's okay. Don't feel bad at all. Don't think this is some kind of a obstacle that's stopping me. No, it's nature. She is Prakriti herself. So what can go wrong if you get your periods in between? Don't worry. It's okay. But you have to stop your practice because the energy is different when we are in that time of the month. And you can simply chant a Nam Jap of Ma. You can chant Durga Ma, Durga, Durga. You can do that. You can do any other simple chant, Devi Ma. There are multiple Nam Japs which you can do. Even in that time, you can do Nam Japs. So continue with that. It's okay. The second thing is, what if I miss a day? Which is why we're doing this for 9 days. So try not to miss it. You can at least do one part of the 32 names, or at least 2 or 3. Don't try to miss the whole thing, but don't be too psychotically obsessed with it, because in every part of your life, you need to have a good amount of mental clarity. I'm doing this. Let's see what happens. You need to have that optimism even in spirituality. Optimism is very important, especially when you're on a path like this, because sometimes Devi tests you. Sometimes deities test you. So you should not get fed up, and you should not sit like that. So just do it with faith. And next thing is, don't do it to just see what will happen. No, I don't have any belief. Let's see what happens. No. If you have a calling from deep inside, if you're really, you have this bhakti towards the worship, you are in a very difficult position and you think only Ma Durga can help you, only then sit and do this. I get very angry. People just want to try all of these. They just say, let's try and see. This is not like a movie you go and watch. This requires every ounce of purity and patience and truthfulness from your side. So you have to do it with all the 3 qualities which I have mentioned. And no, I am not an expert. I myself know very, very, very little. Whatever I know, I make sure to come out and share it, because what's the point of accumulating so much knowledge inside of myself when there are so many ways in which I can tell it out loud to everybody? Because everybody will benefit out of it. No, everybody's karmic patterns are different. So one person might get the result sooner, one might get very late. But in all the places, Devi Ma's presence is experienced. So why to waste it? So this is one of the most simplest, most safest ways of chanting and doing your best in this Gupt Navratri. And one more thing. The word Gupt means in secrecy. So Gupt Navratri is actually, it was not very much known to all the people. It was done by the Tantra Sadhaks, Aghoris, to get a lot of siddhis and to quickly master all the parts of the spiritual path under the Guru's guidance. But now things have become very open. A lot of us know about it. And these 9 days are very, very, very powerful to actually connect with the divine if you have a good heart, if you have a good soul, if you are a good, you know that you're not doing anything wrong, then in just a single call will connect you with the divine. So I hope I've answered all your questions down below, and I would be very, very grateful if you can share your experiences of these 9 days. If you are doing this sadhana, please let me know. You can comment down, or there is an email ID which is provided. You can also write to that. I will feel very happy and grateful reading all of your comments. And if I still have your attention, kindly subscribe. Let's grow together. And I will see you all in a next video.